Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That is exactly what the game is called. It is yet another killing game. And I really, really hope that you guys can hear me. Because I changed a lot of settings, and knowing me, I messed everything up. Can I get a sound check, please? That would be lit. If not, I could really just pull this stuff up on my phone. I am a capable person, I promise. Okay, you can hear me. Whew. All right. Now that's what I like to hear. Okay, so I changed a lot of settings. I basically made it so that I can multi-stream again and not have, like, potential technical difficulties. I hope. I really hope. I have no idea. I'm hoping things are gonna work out okay. It remains to be seen. I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's getting into the game here. But first, I decided to hook up the old webcam for this one. You guys are, for better or for worse, you guys are going to see me. You know, it's going to happen. I thought, you know what? It's Halloween. Why not? Why not a little, you know, change it up for once type of deal. Also, I have not, like, launched this. Oh, let me actually turn on sound. My language is English. Let me just get into the game real quick. Yeah, it's a little loud, I think. Maybe not. I think it'll be okay. Yeah, I think it'll be all right. Let me also full screen it. I want you guys to really hear this, you know? I want you guys to be immersed like I have to be. We're in this together. All right, there I am in the small little corner of the screen. Hello, everyone. Yeah, we got yet another killing game. That's the name here. I do think I'll at least take a gander at the settings here just to see what it all looks like. And good, picked it up here. Let's see. Yeah, music volume, sound volume. That's pretty good. Hopefully that's all right. I want to be able to hear the music, you know? I want that to be a part of the equation. Can you guys hear the game? Is the game audio heard? I'm obviously heard, I think. So I think we got that squared away, hopefully. And if not, you know, we'll fix it with the power that I have, whatever that is. I will just cross my fingers and hope for the best, I suppose. But, yeah, yet another killing game. I actually did a one-off video of the demo, like, I don't know, it was sometime earlier in the year. I don't remember specifically when. I guess I could look that up, you know. While we're just getting started, I can give that a quick little gander. So let me do just that. All the blood splatter and everything keeps surprising me. Danganronpa? I don't know. I don't know. I have actually never played Danganronpa, actually. I've never played a Danganronpa title. I do have one. I do. I've never, you know, I've never played one. I guess I really should. At least pick something up, you know? At least get on board with something. So let's see. February 2nd is when I did this one-off, and there's a link to it actually in the description if you're watching on YouTube. Hopefully the Twitch stream is coming through correctly this time, because the last time I tried the multi-stream, it just was not working. Like, you could see that I was live. Okay, yeah, it looks like it's working. You could see that I was live, but you couldn't, you know, watch. It was strange. I couldn't even watch my own VOD. It was very weird. But June, actually, you can't see the name. It's in the lower right corner, which I'm blocking. But June Kakadu is the name of the creator of this game. And he reached back out to me. I'm assuming his gender here. I always do that with people. Like, how dare I? But no, they reached out through email because the game has done well for what it is. And if you look on Steam, it's got more than 100 reviews, which I think is great for, you know, an indie game like this. The design of it has definitely stuck out. Bruce Gone Loose, another YouTuber in the visual novel realm, of which I'm in, he said a lot of good things about it, I think. I actually kind of avoided his review or his video about it because I didn't want to spoil myself on accident. But like the hour-ish that I played the demo, which wasn't the full demo, I just want to assume that it was a lot of the demo, it was pretty fun. It was pretty cool. And I think since then they've added like the Japanese language is supported now if it wasn't prior. And they keep on promoting the game on the social media. So if you look up Yet Another Killing Game on Twitter and all that, like you'll see some stuff. And they seem to be some pretty cool people. So I decided to, you know, this will be the Halloween deal. You know, we'll do some Halloween streaming instead of a Halloween video and just jump into Yet Another Killing Game. I think that'd be pretty cool. So let us see. I just want to verify real quick that I can hear on YouTube what I want to hear. Obviously, I can be heard, but can the game be heard? I want to just make sure of that real quick. Yep, okay, I can hear it. I can hear it just fine. Perfect. All right. So, again, I changed a whole bunch of settings. I don't know how things are going to look. I don't know how things are necessarily going to sound. Basically, how I had it prior when I was multi-streaming is it would be through YouTube and then Twitch second. Not that it was being restreamed. It's just that, like, I'm streaming from me to, like, 2 locations. That's what I was doing. But I decided to switch it around. I decided, okay, let's do from Twitch being the priority, and Twitch is also handling all my encoding settings, so I would like to assume that it's using my graphics card, but it will not let me change a single thing. So if you're watching on Twitch, you've got hopefully some good settings. YouTube, you'll have the YouTube settings, and hopefully everything is okay. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm excited to like actually sit down and begin to do a full playthrough here of this game because, I mean, the demo definitely piqued my interest, and you know, it was really cool to get a copy of the game. Very, very grateful. This game has mild flashing visual effects. You can reduce them. We're fine. We can handle it here, guys. Sorry if you have like a form of epilepsy or whatever. This is it. After all that's happened, it comes down to this. After all... Yeah, these are our 2 characters that we were introduced to. All I have to do is make one final choice. Oh yeah, we have to kill somebody. The red one or the blue one? Which one? Red's my favorite color, actually. Kill. Kill. Yeah. Oh, you guys can't see my mouse pointer. That sucks. Oh, perfect. We're already getting the choices. Or not choices, the achievements. I guess also the choices. The one choice that matters, and that's to kill. What happened? I hear voices. That's my favorite, by the way. I think we can all agree that that one right there, whoever she is the best one. And it's going to be wonderful, you know, getting to know more about her. But the other one's going to be cool too, I'm sure. Rise and shine. Where am I? It does not have voice acting, no. I wonder if, like, you know, I think this is an all-female cast. I do wonder if, like, people would be down to, like, get together and just, like, do a fan dub of this. You know, like, just, you know, do their own voice acting and somehow mod it into the game. That would be pretty lit. Who are you? I suppose we've never met before, huh? Is she awake? So these, again, these are the two characters that we met at the start. And I remember this much. What do you remember? Hey now, she only just woke up. Let's take it easy with the questions. Right, we should first make sure there isn't anything wrong with her. I'm gonna turn the music back up, actually. I feel like we need the music. We need that to be a part of the equation for sure. You know, since we don't have voice acting, you know, everything else is really gonna play more of a factor. What is this place? Before we answer that, let's start with some introductions. My name is Cecilia, and the beautiful, bespectacled bombshell to my right here is Oriana. The lead-in was unnecessary. Thank you for not doing a weird girl voice. Yeah, honestly, like, I'm not gonna do that. Probably like 10 years ago, whenever I first started, you know, doing YouTube stuff, like, I probably would have tried to do stupid-ass voices, but I'm not gonna do that, you know? What is my name? Ah, shit. Okay, so again, all-female cast, or at least that's what it seems like. So we need a name. So I'm actually, I have a copy of the first volume here of Too Many Losing Heroines, which it aired recently. So we can choose a name from that if we really want to, like, you know, keep it not dog shit. Because if you have me choose a name that's not inspired from something else, it's gonna be dog shit. It will be a dog shit name, which I don't know if I want to do that. So we could do Anna or Annabelle. Ooh, Annabelle, you know? We watched a little bit of Annabelle here, right? Michelle, if it's the female version of Michael, we could do that. We could do that. What else could we do? What am I recording right now? We could do an Umineko name. We can do a Fate name. Bro, we can name our main character Saber. Like, we can just name her that. And we can get away with it, too. Oh, by the way, I'm looking at my chat right now. We had a supporter join. I don't know if it was off this stream. It was David213. So just a shout out to him. Thank you to him for joining as a member for the channel. I just saw the thing at the top of my chat there. Saber would be cool. That's all I need. We're gonna name our character here Saber. She's gonna be Saber. This is Saber, bro. My name is Saber, right? Yes, it is. You better believe it is. This is absolutely Saber. It's Saber. Nice to meet you, Saber. Man, we're getting these Steam achievements left and right. My gamer score is gonna go up like crazy. I guess since you just woke up, you don't know anything about the situation we're in, do you? A situation? Look behind you. See the writing on that door there? I love her face, like, her facial expressions. Perfect. Like, they're not so serious, but her character is also not so serious. But, you know, she definitely has a serious character stance. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Behind me. This door will not open until one of you dies. It's quite the door. Yes, there is something written on it. I already read it. Do you guys think that they use paint or blood for that, you know? What is this? Are we trapped in here? Good to see you got the right idea. How can you laugh at something like this? Ignore her. Ever since she woke up, she's been all giddy like that. Ever since... So both of you woke up here without any explanation too? Pretty much spooky, isn't it? The most unsettling part is, neither of us have any memory of being kidnapped or brought here. Hey, Mark, what's going on? Blood if they're edgy, paint otherwise. They have to be edgy. They have to be. Welcome to the stream. I don't know too much about this game either, but it is pretty cool. So, Glad to have you guys here. And by the way, if this game does pique your guys' interest, there is a link to it in the description. It's the strangest thing, right? Almost like we were spirited away. Come to think of it, I don't recall how I fell asleep in the first place. In fact, I can't remember anything. It's all blank. I don't remember anything about myself. What's wrong, Saber? God damn it. That's so funny. You look kind of pale. It's nothing. Saber, I think I know what your answer will be, but do you remember anything about how you ended up here? Anything at all? I gotta be an honest person here in this run, guys. I have to be. The truth is, I don't seem to have any memory about myself at all. None at all. Just that my name is Saber, nothing else. So that worries Oriana, but it like piques the interest of Cecilia. I love it. Convenient amnesia, absolutely. What are those looks for? It's nothing, don't worry about it. I guess you must have experienced the worst of whatever this is. The most I can say is that my memory is fuzzy in some places. Me too. Like I remember who I am, but the past day or so is a total blur. They're acting kind of weird. Well, no matter. It doesn't change the fact that we need to find a way to escape this place. Yeah, I don't want to stay here overnight. I can't sleep unless I have my special pillow. I think a bigger concern is that there's someone else in this house out to kill us. Just to finish catching you up, Saber, Cecilia, and I woke up about an hour before you did. And since you weren't coming to, we took a look around to see if there were any other exits. Good thing I came back here in time to notice you waking up. Imagine how scared you would have been if you woke up in this creepy house and no one else was around. Yeah, so did you find anything? A couple of the doors are unlocked, but none of them lead to an exit. Meanwhile, the windows are all totally locked, and we can't even see what's outside because of that weird fog. The convenient Silent Hill fog. If we keep looking, maybe we'll find some keys or other clues. It's like an escape room. Fun, right? In any case, this is probably a lot to take in all at once. Do you have any questions, Saber? What is the weird fog? Can't we call for help? About the writing on the door. Let's ask about the fog. What do you mean by weird fog? Every window we've checked, there's an unnaturally thick fog covering up the outside. You can see it for yourself. Look at the door behind you again. Oh yeah, there are windows surrounding the door. That fog makes it hard to tell if there are any people nearby that could hear us call for help. It's weirdly thick and bright. Why does it make me feel so uneasy? Okay, maybe it's not like Silent Hill fog, because at least in that, like, I mean, it's not natural fog, or at least it doesn't feel like it, but it feels and looks like normal fog. What's really strange is that the fog makes it hard to tell if it's day or night. At least we have the clock here by the door, even if it doesn't say if it's AM or PM. Maybe I should turn the... I want to turn the volumes up even more. Like, I want this shit to be, like, loud, loud, loud. That startled me. Oh, look. It came from the clock by the door. It looks like it's 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock? What's that scowl on your face for? Are you hungry? How much time do you think we have? How much? What do you mean? Do you think whoever trapped us here will be fine with us taking our sweet time? Excuse me, looking for a way to escape? Or perhaps this house is in fact inescapable and we'll simply starve to death if we don't... I'm gonna say nothing. Whoa, Saber, you too? Gosh, you guys are such downers. Here we are in one of the most thrilling situations one could ever be in, and you just give up all hope immediately? Lame. Alright, that's enough talking. We need to move. God damn, bro. Like, I swear, she has the best expressions. Like, it's incredible. Saber, now that you're awake, you can help us look for clues. Even if we can't find a way out, we might be able to figure out who's keeping us here and why. Yeah, and then we can take it to him. Take what exactly? You know, vengeance, retribution. I mean, this person kidnapped 3 defenseless girls, trapped them in a creepy house, and is threatening to kill them all. Don't you think people like that should just drop dead? Yeah, probably. If our kidnapper is serious about the writing on the door, then we need to put an end to this before anyone else becomes a victim. So that's your answer, huh? What? I get where both of you are coming from, but we should prioritize our personal safety. Saber, if you run into anyone suspicious, run away immediately. Right. Cecilia, that goes for you too. Yeah. Again, we're focusing on collecting information. Let's split up and investigate every room in this house thoroughly. I was in the middle of checking out the kitchen, so I guess I'll go back there. Saber, come join me if you get lonely. So that's where we went in my one-off video that I did. We went to the kitchen with her, but first we investigated the bathroom. And I don't remember there being anything fancy in the bathroom worth noting. So maybe we can skip that? Unless there was something there. I think there was. I think there was like a dog or something. But it wasn't an ordinary dog. And plus, what's a dog doing in the bathroom, right? So it might be best to probably go back there. In that case, I'll continue investigating the rooms upstairs. Based on what I've found so far, this seems to be an ordinary house, but I wonder if this place holds some dark secret. Yeah, probably. And just like that, they're both gone. I still have so many questions, though. I know we only asked about the fog. I guess there isn't much else to do but join in on the investigation effort. So Cecilia went to the kitchen. Oriana went upstairs. I think that door under the stairs is a little open. Looks like a bathroom. That might be worth checking out. All of them seem promising. Guess I'll just pick wherever I want to go first. I think we actually need to check all of them. So I guess it's just excuse me. I guess it's just telling me how to play the game, but it's all good. Where should I go? So we can go to the kitchen, bathroom, or upstairs. And honestly, like, I'd like to go to the kitchen, and I do think there was good information to get from the kitchen with Cecilia, but let's go upstairs. Let's do something a little out of the ordinary compared to what I've done in my one-off video, and then we'll kind of retrace our steps. There's probably lots to check out upstairs. I should go give Oriana a hand with investigating all of that. So this is new content for me right here, right off the bat. A lot of doors. I guess Oriana must be behind one of them. Hello, Oriana? There she is. Oh, Saber, what brings you here? I thought that you could use some help going through all these rooms. Is that so? Thank you. I already gave every room a quick glance, but I couldn't find anything that could help us escape. However, I think it's still worth examining each room carefully for any clues on the demon. Yeah, what the fuck? The person responsible for trapping us here in the first place. The kidnapper, our culprit, the mastermind. I guess demon is now another label. Writing that horrible condition on the door to trick us into killing each other. Only a deranged, psychopathic monster would do something like that. In any case, let's go take a look around, Saber. You take the lead. Me? Is that a problem? No, I guess. Never mind. Is she testing me or something? She definitely seems like not... Like, she's very iffy about everything. And you can't really, like, that's fine. I think that's totally okay. Okay. Check out each room in the second floor with Oriana. Some rooms may have more clues than others. Okay, and we can also just talk with her. So you guys can see my mouse cursor when we're in this mode. So we have that going on for us. And we have some music here. We have some jams, which is a lot louder than, like... Yeah, this is a lot louder. Hold on. Let me just bring that back down again. Okay, let's check this stuff out here. It kind of stands out. That thing's really shiny. It's shaped like a vase, but it's made of a heavy gold-colored material. So this isn't gold? Do you really think a solid gold object would be here in the hallway for anyone to just walk by and take? Well, when you put it that way. It's certainly heavy, despite being empty. And these engravings, it's most likely some sort of antique. Maybe a souvenir. Wow, you really know your stuff. Well, it's just a guess. In any case, this won't be of any use to us. I suppose we should move on. I mean, it's worth noting. That was only 3%. God damn, bro. There's a bunch of paintings along this wall. Which one should I take a closer look at? We'll start with the flower. It's not composed of a ton of paint strokes, but that gives it a calming sleekness. The rest of the canvas being bare conveys a feeling of pure, untainted potential. Did you notice anything, Saber? Yeah, just thinking about how I totally get art. I mean, did you notice anything that would be useful to our situation? No, I'm sorry. Please stop giving me that look. Okay, but there's like another painting to check out up here, right? Yeah, let's look at the bird painting. That's a crane, right? That's right, cranes can be found in all parts of the world, so they've been given all kinds of symbolic meanings. Longevity, fortune, tranquility, and immortality, to name a few. Immortality, huh? Huh. So you've an interest in birds, Oriana. No, I just happened to learn that somewhere. There doesn't seem to be more to these paintings. Let's move on, Saber. Alright. I guess I should. I guess we gotta start going in through these rooms, because I'm not seeing anything else up here. An eerie light from the window illuminates the hallway. What a creepy fog. It's quite unusual for fog to be this thick. Do you think it might clear by tomorrow? Tomorrow. We heard the 6 o'clock bell earlier, if you recall, but do you think it's morning or evening right now? I don't know. Evening? Considering how dark it is in here, I thought for sure it's evening right now. Well, actually, why do you ask? Sorry, I guess you have no way of knowing this, but I remember that it was early evening when I was captured. So it's most likely that we were all thrown into this house immediately, but what if in fact an entire day has passed already, or maybe even... Wait, you remember how you got captured? Hang on, let me explain. I don't remember exactly, some parts are still fuzzy, but one thing I remember is I was walking outside just as the sky was getting dark, and that's when I lost consciousness. When I woke up, I was on the floor in the foyer with you and Cecilia. The foyer. If I think back to what we talked about there, we're already getting a flashback. Yo, what's up, Jamie? The most unsettling part is, neither of us have any memory of being kidnapped or brought here. It's the strangest thing, right? Almost like we were spirited away. Yeah. I guess she hasn't really lied about anything, but... I don't know if I want to pressure her for more information. Is it really important at this time? Probably not. We can probably circle back around to it. Alright. Let me know if you remember anything else. Thank you, Saber. I don't think we have the right to pressure her for, like, any more information because we don't know anything ourselves. Like, we're kind of at a loss for who we are and how we even got here. I wanted to say that since it's likely evening right now, we should turn in for the night later. You mean sleep here? In this house that we're trapped in. I know it's not ideal, but if anyone's feeling drained, it's important to sleep at least a little bit. Sleep deprivation tends to lead to bad decisions. Now that she's said it, I'm noticing how tired I am. Lovely. Oh, we're at 15% now. There's another painting on the wall here. There's one painting on this wall. A field of flowers. Okay, I guess there isn't much else to say about this. Guess not. Yo, Juan, it is good to see you, man. Glad to have you here, honestly. Can we go into this? Yeah, we can. A console table with what looks like a handle for a drawer. Nothing inside, huh? It shouldn't be a surprise that there are no worthwhile clues or tools in a hallway, Saber. You never know. You just never know, honestly. Maybe I should be pulling on some doorknobs instead. We gotta look through everything. We have to look at everything. Let's go through this door on the right first. What's this room here? There's only one door on this whole wall. It seems to be a master bedroom. I haven't given this one a good look yet. A master bedroom. So the owner of the house probably uses it. We may as well investigate it together, Saber. Come on, I'm right behind you. Looks like a pretty regular bedroom. I mean, I don't really know what else I could say, looking at it just at a glance here. Really has that master feeling. It's tidier than I would have expected. We might have some trouble finding good clues there. Still, it's worth a shot. Let's look around. I mean, yeah, there's things to check out. A nightstand with a lamp on it. The drawers just have random stuff like watches, loose change, a copy of the Bible. Oh look, there's a pair of reading glasses in here. Why are those glasses not stored inside a case? Anything in that drawer could break them. Don't ask me. Not much else to look at here. Okay. We can investigate the lamp itself. An ornate lamp. The lampshade is made of a thin white paper. Wait, is this not plugged in? Does it matter? It's not like there's any power running. Sure, but if the cord's not even plugged in, then that suggests that this lamp was never in use even before the power went out. That's a fair point. But this is just a bedside lamp, which can hardly serve as a room's main source of lighting. There could be any number of reasons why it was unplugged, perhaps even long before the power outage. I feel like I'm collecting more questions than answers looking around here. And that's okay. A large bed. Looks like it hasn't been used in a while. Ah, shit, guys. I mean, we have to... I think we gotta do it, honestly. I think we need to jump on the bed. What's the worst that could happen by jumping on it? Okay, that might have been a mistake. Are you a child? Can't you see all the dust on that bed? Sorry, I couldn't help it. I can't believe you can just... You have impulses like that, even with our situation being what it is. If I can just air out these sheets, this bed would be perfect. But wait, if the windows don't open, how do I air it out? You're not listening to me, are you? Sorry, what? Never mind. I mean, come on, guys. Would you not jump on a good-looking bed? Now, come on, get up. We'll talk about the beds later tonight. And don't jump on this bed again. Did it anyways. A mistake you already made earlier. What did I say about jumping on the bed? Do it? Don't do it. How did I end up with babysitting duty? You know, this bed is already plenty comfortable, even with all the dust. In fact, I'm already falling. Wait, are we going to sleep? Saber fell asleep and soon woke up in the real world. The three of them being trapped in that house was all... Did we just get an ending? By doing the unthinkable and falling asleep in that horrible situation, Saber saved everyone and they all soon returned to their normal lives. No fucking way. Okay, I was gonna say, there's no way, dude. There's no way. Don't just fall asleep. So close. You're not gonna accomplish anything by sleeping, Saber. Come on, keep moving. Okay. I guess by me trying to jump on that bed a second time got me another achievement. Cool. All right. I do appreciate the creativity that this has. That's a wardrobe, right? For storing clothes? It appears so, yes. We should search it for clues. All right, hang on. What do we got? Clothes, and... Yep, more clothes. Seems like these are all men's clothes. Too big for any of us to use. Men's clothes. So does this mean our culprit is a man? It's too soon to say. All we know is that a man was living in this room. There's also a bedroom across the hall that looks like it belongs to a young girl. And of course, it's possible the culprit isn't someone who lived in this house, which might make this investigation pointless. Wait, back up. You think our culprit could actually be a little girl? It's not completely out of the question. I mean, anything is possible, yeah. I suppose it wouldn't be the strangest thing. But considering the three of us were kidnapped and brought here, I doubt a little girl could have done that alone. You think there might have been an accomplice? Yeah, if there's more than one person involved, a lot of this makes sense. Why was this ordinary house turned into the setting of some crazy escape game with our lives on the line? What's wrong? Nothing, it's just, I'm glad you're thinking hard about this, Saber. Should I be happy to hear that? I'll accept it. Almost halfway done with our investigation, we haven't even checked out the other rooms. Holy shit. Another painting. There sure are a lot of these throughout the house. It's clear that whoever lived in this house had a refined sense of aesthetics. Mostly impressionist works, figures found in nature. You're going over my head here, Oriana. All I'm saying is that they don't seem very interested in the more abstract painting styles. I feel a slight kinship with whoever chose these works to display. Glad to hear you're bonding with a potential kidnapper then. Oh, we can go in here. Another door in this room? Considering this is a master bedroom, that door likely leads to a private bathroom. Let's go check it out. Looks like a pretty regular bathroom. I mean, it's a full bathroom. There's a shower in here. I'll go see if it works. Overall, it's pretty clean. I wonder if the culprit was in here recently. Not a lot to look at here, so let's just give it all a quick glance. Wait, the mirror. And that's us. We have something on our arm there. So this is my face. Nah, I guess I can wonder about myself later. Let's keep looking around. Let's see, by the sink, a half-empty bottle of toothpaste and one toothbrush. Just one. I think it's safe to assume that only one person was using the master bedroom and this bathroom. Doesn't look like there's any spare toothbrushes either. There weren't supplies like that in the other bathroom either. So none of us will be able to brush our teeth while we're here. I don't know about you, but I don't intend on staying here for long. Anyways, sounds like the shower's working at least. Yes, it's a huge relief since the shower in the other bathroom is broken. There's a shampoo bottle and a bar of soap in here too. Hope the culprit doesn't mind us using it. Or whoever lives here. You know, whoever the culprit is, whoever brought us here, this could just be somebody else's house. I guess nothing else looks particularly interesting. It makes sense that a bathroom wouldn't have anything useful for escaping this place. At least now we know that we can shower here. So, potential shower scene gamers, potential shower scenes coming up. Alright, let's go outside now. You okay there? Nothing that we can actually investigate in there. Back in the master bedroom. Let's check out this little mirror here. The kind used for applying makeup, I think. I can't really see my reflection in this. The glass is really cloudy. It must be quite the historical artifact to get this bad. But there's also makeup stuff on this dresser. Doesn't that mean someone was using this mirror? Actually, considering the products here, it's not a very comprehensive set. I have a feeling this is an assortment of makeup lost or left behind. You say it so ominously, excuse me. Come to think of it, we said earlier that a man must have been using this room, right? Are those products meant for men? They're certainly not branded for men, but of course that doesn't mean men can't use them. But again, since these are pretty random, I don't think even a man would seriously have this, be his whole makeup kit. I wonder what the story is behind all these cosmetics. It is kind of strange. I mean, yeah, men wear makeup. It is what it is. I thought there was a vase here, but it looks like it's actually a vase-shaped figurine. How strange. Is it some type of cultural artifact? No idea. It feels kind of fragile when I hold it. Huh. I wonder why there's no dust on it. I suppose it must have been handled recently. I wonder what this is for. Let's check out the drawers here. A large dresser. Let's take a look through the drawers. And inside the top drawer is... Oh, it's drawers. Haha, see? Get it, guys? Okay, I'm not proud of that one. But in all seriousness, it's mostly undershirts and undershorts in here. White and gray ones. And the other drawers? The others... They're both empty. Empty? Strange, so less than half of this dresser is in use. What else do we got? We're only at 69%. Nice. A simple green rug is keeping the bed and other furniture off the hardwood floor. Maybe there's something under the rug. Not a bad theory, let's take a look. Anything? Nope. It certainly would have been nice to find a key or something after that effort. Yeah, oh well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. We tried, right? Is there anything else in here? Because we're... Oh, the window. The fog is so thick, it's like these aren't even windows, but just panes of glass painted white. Is anyone even outside? I mean, we could try to break the windows, no? Have we tried that? There's some pretty heavy objects here. We could probably break the windows pretty easily. Well, we've already tried that, Saber. I don't think there's anyone nearby who can hear us. Just what is this place? Now I think we've gotten everything in here. Top light definitely is nothing. We've already checked out the bed, the rug. No reason to talk to her. At least I don't think so. Yeah, I think we've gotten everything in this room. Let's go to a different room. Let's go visit the other rooms. I mean, there's 3 rooms over here on the left. So I guess we'll start with the first one. What's that room all the way down the hall? I think it's a bedroom. You think? Just open it. I mean, okay. What the fuck? This is so ominous of a room. What the fuck? It's basically empty. Yeah, not a thing in here but a single bed. Just the frame and mattress at that. It really is just this one barren bed. Saber, do you think anyone was using this room? I don't know. Fuck. This is a very sad excuse for a bedroom. The bed is covered in way too much dust. Clearly no one has slept on it for a long time. I agree. But I mean, even if no one needed this room as a bedroom, you'd think that they would do something else with it. Yeah, I mean, to anybody here, I'm sure if you guys had like a guest room that's like not used regularly at all, you would still like store some stuff in it, right? Or use it for other purposes. Use it as a study, maybe storage. Exactly. Here it is. Barren without purpose. It almost feels intentional. I wonder what this means. In any case, there's nothing else to find here. Let's go, Saber. Okay. Well, 85% done. What's the middle room between the doors on this side? You might as well and go see for yourself. Okay. What does she mean by that? Oh, this is the little girl's room that was mentioned earlier. It's pretty well decorated and everything. The bedroom? Looks like a child's bedroom. This was the first room I investigated up here, which is weird because this is like... Usually you would go in order, right? Like here, and then here, and then here. Or you would, go straight up a wall and then back around or something. But to just choose this room first? I guess investigated is different from checking it out. Like a quick little, skim through it. I don't know. Sorry, I'm being nitpicky. I thought I might be able to find some clues about the culprit in a little kid's bedroom. Anyways, I investigated this room thoroughly, and there's nothing out of the ordinary. If you don't believe me, you can take a look around by yourself. She's weirdly on edge. No, let's investigate. I'll take a look around here. Fine. I'll be waiting outside. I think it's best to have another set of eyes check around here. I better make this quick. Let's see, what do we got? A little alarm clock. 9:55? That can't be right. Oh wait, the hands aren't moving. The battery must have died a long time ago. There's the rug. There's a circular rug with a floral pattern on the floor. It's really soft. I wonder if we're not supposed to wear shoes here. I don't think it matters too much. A stuffed animal shaped like... Hold on, what is this called again? I think this is more of a tanuki than a raccoon. Right? This is definitely more of a tanuki. I guess it makes sense to have a tanuki as a doll. I think they have magical powers. I could be wrong. I could be. A bookshelf decorated with an array of colorful book spines. Skimming the titles. Looks like they're mostly storybooks and study guides at an elementary school level. Oh, here's our window again. A window. Looks like the same as any other window I've seen so far. Does not open. Oh well, it's important to try at least. Yeah, you never know. A pretty table lamp. Looks like it's the type where you can pull a chain to turn on or off. And there's no electricity right now. A cute little nightstand, going through the drawers, a storybook, a box of marbles. Oh shit, I used to have marbles as a kid. Various plastic toys. Nothing useful here. Is that a handle? Oh, this is a storage box. Let's take a peek inside. It's completely filled with toys, so I guess this is a toy box. Nope, nothing that seems like a useful clue. You gotta try. I'm starting to think I should have just agreed with Oriana and left this room alone. And a poster of a rabbit gazing out into the distance. I wonder what troubles the rabbit has to think about. How it will survive the day, I bet. In that case, I guess I can relate. We're actually not, like, improving our investigation progress at all, so we could have just ignored this room, probably. A very pretty bed, complete with lace and heart decorations. It looks big enough for maybe 2 kids, but it might be a tight fit. So it was probably just 1 kid using it. Let's check out the desk. A small but well-crafted desk. Looks like whoever used it was into painting. Look at all these different brushes and paints. All covered with a layer of dust, though. Guess that means no one's used this for a while. Some drawings were taped to the wall here. Looks like a child drew them. A house, a person, and a cat, I think. I think that might be our dog. And at the top is a dog. Okay, so there's a cat and a dog. Something riding a rainbow? Oh, there's more to the right. Another cat, a snowman, and a couple holding hands. I guess these are cute, yeah. But these actually might be our hints. A cute dresser for storing clothes. Looks like it's mainly girls' clothes, but they're definitely too small for any of us to wear. We can try. A stuffed animal shaped like a unicorn. Wait, is a unicorn an animal? Okay, maybe it's just a stuffed unicorn doll. A chair. It's smaller than average to make it fit well with the desk. Yeah, I have no other thoughts about it. Why do we have to investigate it then if there's no thoughts to be had? There are some plastic star decorations hanging along the wall. Considering the dust on them, I guess they're not intended for any particular holiday or event. Or maybe they were for an event, but something happened and... I don't know, because we're not seeing decorations anywhere else. A tiny stool. I think only small children could sit on this. I don't see us ever having a need for this. You never know. You never know. And I think that's it. I think we've investigated everything that we can in here. So nothing that sticks out that can, like, you know, move things along. Or at least I don't think so. But I'm glad that we took the time to, you know, investigate here. I think these paintings, these pictures, these drawings, these might be clues, you know? Have I checked this room out enough? I guess. I can't think of anything else to get out of it. Well, find anything? No. Yeah, act smug if you want. I still think it was worth seeing it for myself. Something tells me I got a good look at everything worth looking at. Oriana already searched this floor pretty thoroughly too. Maybe I can just stop here? So we can end here. So we got another 10% for checking that room out. We didn't check out these lights though. What are those things on the ceiling? Are they lights? Unusually designed, but yes, I think so. There's no way to check until we get the power back on though. So those aren't real candles then. There's no practical way to light them if they are real. It would be an awfully inconvenient lighting system if they were. Their bases are transparent. It looks like there's nothing unusual inside them. Alright, let's check out this last room here. What was in that room? The one you came out of when I arrived. It's a bathroom. I finished checking every square inch of it just before you came up. It's completely barren of any supplies besides a couple of towels. My guess is that no one really uses it. No one, huh? The sink and toilet are functional, but the shower in there is not. There must be some faulty piping that the owner of this house never got around to fix. Even more reason to believe that no one really uses that bathroom then. Alright, it took forever, but I think I checked every inch of this floor by now. I should end my investigation and talk with Oriana about our next steps. There we go. Reach 100% investigation process for the second floor. Yeah, let's end the investigation there. You think we've checked everything important now, Saber? Yes. I think this is about all we're gonna find. Hey, the Steam achievement even told me. We've checked out every room on this floor now, haven't we? Yes, it took some time, but at least we now have a few clues gathered. And one conclusion we can make for sure is that there were two people living in this house. The man in the master bedroom, and the little girl in the bedroom across the hall. Oh wait, at the end of the hall, what's around the corner over there? Just a dead end. Come on, you should go take a look. Is it just like a... Oh, that's so weird. That is very weird. Oh, why is it like that? What's up, Lewis? Another painting. Kind of an eerie one, too. But yeah, this really is just a dead end. What a strange layout. And this wall on the right. I guess the master bedroom is on the other side? Oriana? Oriana? What is it? You went all quiet and spaced out there. What's wrong? I'm sorry. I mean, it's nothing you need to apologize for. I was just thinking about the writing on the door downstairs. This door will not open until one of you dies. Yeah? Well, why was that the extent of the information? Why was there nothing about a time limit or the means of death? It's as though the author of that message wanted us to agonize over what that message means. Hopelessly wander around the house only to find that there really isn't any other exit. And then have us, by our own free will, decide to kill each other, all without directly forcing us to do so. That's utterly demonic, yes. We're dealing with someone who wants us to forsake our morals, our humanity. But that's exactly why we're looking for the culprit, right? We need to find them and put an end to all of this. The culprit, the demon. Oriana? Let's say that we do find the culprit. What do we do from there? I guess demand that they set us free? And what if they refuse? What do you think will happen then? Then they'll probably just kill us. But there's three of us. If we just gang up on... What if it's a large, burly man? What if it's more than one person? Do you honestly think that the three of us are going to be any good in a fight? Don't you get it, Saber? There's no way out of this. One of us will have to die. Oriana, why were we brought here? What did we do to deserve this? Why can't they just kill us instead of making us turn on each other? Tell me something, Saber. Are you thinking of killing someone? No, I'm good. What? You don't know me or Cecilia. Why should it matter to you if one of us dies, right? That's... Murder is wrong, no matter the situation. No one deserves to end someone's life. Even thinking about ending someone's life is disgusting. You understand this, don't you? I'm pretty sure that depending on my answer to this question, things might take an unexpected turn. I need to choose my answer carefully. Okay, the game's kind of telling us, like, this is one of those choices where we got to be a little careful because, you know, there's no going back. There really is. So I'm going to save the game on that one. You know, just in case. It's always wrong to kill people. If it's to preserve life, we should kill. Some people deserve to die? If it's to preserve life, we should kill. Some people deserve to die, or it's always wrong. It's always wrong? I agree with you completely. I don't believe it's ever right to kill people either. The culprit definitely wants us to panic and try to kill each other, but we can't lose to them. We need to do everything we can and get out of here. All of us together. Yes. Yes, exactly. You're a good person, Saber. I'm glad there's at least two of us who are. Oh, she looks a lot more relaxed now. In fact, I think this is the first time she smiled that warmly. All right, back to the topic at hand. Even though we have access to the entire second floor, the same can't be said for the first. But I'm confident the last door in the foyer could be unlocked if we can find its key. Really? Well, there's reason to believe that would be the case. Before you woke up, Cecilia and I found a key behind the clock downstairs. It turned out to be the key for the furnished bedroom on this floor. You mean the little girl's bedroom? Why would that be locked up? Your guess is as good as mine. Anyway, considering the layout of the second floor, it's very likely that a large portion of the first floor is blocked off. Oh, perfect, a map. The last of the locked doors are in the foyer and the kitchen, and based on their directions, I think they lead to the same room. It's probably a living room, or some space that has more doors connected to it. And you think if we gain access to the rest of the first floor, we might find something interesting? Exactly. It may not be a way out, but it will be something the culprit didn't want us to find. Worth a shot, right? That said, if they really didn't want us to go there, well, they probably wouldn't hide the key anywhere we could find it. The key might also be in the culprit's possession, and they might in fact be hiding in that room watching us. This isn't gonna be easy, huh? I think I'll search around here a little longer. You can stay and help if you want, but she looks a little worn out and I should give her some space. I'll go investigate the first floor now. Who knows, I might find that key, or a clue to that key. Alright. Thank you, Saber. Let's go see what Cecilia's up to. That door in the middle between the kitchen and bathroom. Yep, just like Oriana said, this door is locked, but a key might open it. I'd hope so. Where am I going to find a tiny key, though? I better check everything carefully from now on. Well, no point standing here and staring at it. Guess I should investigate somewhere else now. Let's see, where should I go? So we've already gone upstairs. We can do the bathroom, which is just one small single-ass room. But I hope this isn't a case where it's like you can only investigate 2 of the 3. I don't want that to be the case. So I'm feeling more obligated to go to the kitchen, but we might have to investigate all. I say we go to the bathroom first, since it's small. Let's get it out of the way. I guess I should go check out that bathroom. There probably isn't any way to escape there, but might as well see if there are any interesting clues. Worth a shot, right? So this is where I started my my video. It's smaller than I thought. I guess this is supposed to be a guest bathroom. There isn't much besides a sink and a toilet, but if I look carefully, I might find something interesting. Alright, investigation time. Yeah, it shouldn't take too long here with this one, compared to upstairs, you know? So let's get it. Let's get right to it. Not gonna work. The window's locked. The others mentioned that all the windows were locked, so I guess this was to be expected. We won't be able to escape from here. Unless, we could try breaking it. That's not gonna work, is it? We need, like, an item of some sort. Not our actual hand, you know? Come on. An empty roll of toilet paper. So inconsiderate leaving it like this. I know, especially in a guest bathroom. Well, it's not like there's anything I can do about this. I don't see any replacement rolls in here. Good thing I don't feel any urge to go right now. But of course, if you think about it, then you might have to go. Good old running water. And, you know, in some places. No problems with the toilet. Do I need to go? Yeah, why not? Let's take a short break. Wait, I don't need to go. What the heck am I doing? That was a weird impulse I just had. Is something controlling me? Yeah. Something is controlling. Ah, damn it. Oh, a waste bin. There's got to be a clue in there, right? The lid is stuck. I'll just have to stick my hand in. Yep, let's do it. Let's see. A wadded up tissue. Looks about right. Ew. That sucks. Sorry that I did that. There's a mirror here. Other than my name, I can't remember anything about myself. But I guess deep down, this face kinda looks familiar. Okay, that's enough staring. Let's keep looking. Are those? No, they are lights designed to look like table lamps. Even without any light, thick layers of dust can be seen on the lampshades and the metal mounts. Not much else to say about them, or think about them. A typical bathroom towel for drying hands. It's a little damp. Guess someone used it very recently. Not much else I can learn from this, which means the sink must work, right? A soap dispenser. No label, but it smells okay enough. I wonder if I should wash my hands. Yeah, let's do it. I should have the sink running first. Well, let's turn that baby on. Why can't I not? There we go. It wasn't letting me there for a moment. A sink with 2 knobs. Cold water works. And hot water. There we go. Nothing unusual here, I guess. Can we wash our hands? I should end my investigation? No, we don't want to do that. A soap dispenser, and we should wash your hands. All cleaned up. Nice. Wash your hands in the bathroom. Okay, let's turn this shit off. I don't want to be hearing that. I can think again. A single bath mat is decorating the cold wooden floor. Nope, nothing underneath it. Light switch. And this switch doesn't seem to do anything. Inconvenient, but at least the window's letting in enough light for me to see everything. Whether that's natural light or whatever, you know? What else is in there, or in here to check out? I guess there's the door. The door that I came through, past it is the foyer. Okay, yeah, we checked everything. Now we can end the investigation. Okay, I had to get the Steam achievement, guys. I have to. We will wrap up the investigation. It's a small bathroom, so I guess that's all the clues I'm gonna be getting. Nothing useful came out of this. Can't say I didn't try. Let's get out of... Whoa! Now we come up across the dog, right? What was... Yeah. It's our weird-looking dog. But look, he has... Now that I'm actually looking at it, he has the same collar as the thing that's on the main character's arm. What? Is that a dog? Where did it come from? Does it live here? It's just sitting there staring at me. Is it friendly? Let's not pet the dog. I think I tried to pet the dog previously. I think I'll just stare back at it and keep my guard up. I can't really remember, but I don't think I'm good with dogs. Besides, the others didn't mention that there'd be, there being a dog, so it could only belong to the culprit. Wait, that's weird. Why would a kidnapper bring their dog here before locking everything up? I mean, we got to look at it. Yeah, we're getting a look at its collar here. Looks like it's made of heavy metal. It's like a prisoner's shackle. Whoa. It ran off. Wait, come back. Nah, it's gone. So this is just like what happened whenever I was first recording this. Oh, there it is. What should I do? Nah, let's let it go. Or maybe it wants us to, chase it or something. Why did it show up in the first place? Investigating by myself didn't amount to anything. I better stop wasting time and go meet up with someone. There's definitely more than meets the eye to that dog, though. Next time I see it, I better catch it for sure. Guess I should investigate somewhere else now. Let's see, where should I go? Only one more place to go, baby. I might as well go join Cecilia in the kitchen. This is actually a fun one if I remember correctly. Oh, hello. I almost ran right into her. Oh, Saber, sorry, did I scare you? I'm fine. How about you? Oh, I knew it. Saber, look at the clock. Huh? See, it's a little past 8. We heard a loud chime when it was 6 o'clock, but did we hear any chimes for 7 or 8? Saber, are you listening? The clock might be... Forget about the clock, Cecilia. Huh? Look at the door. There's more to the door? Oh, shit. We're running out of time. What about the door? It has the... Huh? This door will not open until one of you dies. You have 20 hours. All right. I don't remember this part. That's fun. That's a little bit of pressure, you know? A little bit of pressure to add to the deal. That third line wasn't always there, right? Five energy drinks, and we can do this in like 7. Come on, Madpoles. I don't need a single energy drink. Come on. Not that I'm aware of. It's definitely the first time I'm seeing it. What is this? Why are they doing this to us? Oh, you mean dying in 20 hours? Oh. Oh, yeah, then definitely. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, let's speedrun it. That's actually a good idea. I know. Isn't it wonderful? Wait, what? Now we know this death game is for real. If we don't kill someone real soon, we're all gonna be in big, big trouble. Have you lost your mind? Anyway, Saber, considering the time, let's have dinner now. Dinner? How can you be thinking about dinner when... Saber, relax. It's not like the door is saying we have 20 minutes or something. Let's all gather in the dining room for dinner and talk about what our plan is going forward. She's got a good point. We really need to talk about what that message update could mean. Is Oriana still upstairs? Boy, she's a hard worker, huh? Or maybe she's sleeping in one of the bedrooms. I don't think so. I'll go fetch her. You go ahead to the dining room and wait for us. Okay, I think we're skipping the investigating of the kitchen part. I think that's what's happening here, because I chose 2 other locations, maybe. I guess I'll have to check out the rest of the house another time. What a depressing note to end an investigation on. Even though I woke up only a couple of hours ago, I feel so drained. Off to the dining room. I mean, we've got 20 more hours of, like, investigating to do. Something wooden got smashed up. A broken chair? What happened here? Never mind this. Let's see what the food situation is. I guess the kitchen is further back. Sees several windows, insists on being locked inside. Actually, I do believe that we can smash through the windows, but they're all sealed. They're all like fogged up. You can't look outside of them, but they do illuminate some light. So this is what the kitchen looks like. There's cut up cans of food on the counter. Is that our dinner? Why does it look like they've been stabbed open? Saber. Ah. Oriana, you surprised me. Right back at you. What do you think you're doing? I was just looking at the food. Where's Cecilia? I thought she was right behind me. I guess something upstairs must have caught her attention. Oh. So I saw the door. Yeah. It wasn't you, right? Of course not. I figured as much. Then that means... Also, care to explain that broken pile of wood in the other room? Oh yeah, the broken chair. That was Cecilia's doing, wasn't it? I don't know, probably. And is that supposed to be the dinner Cecilia wants us to eat? I mean, it all smells okay. I guess she couldn't find a can opener, so she stabbed it. I'll go put these on proper plates. In the meantime, can you clean up that mess in the other room? Okay, sure. I guess it's up to me to clean this up after all. Where the heck did Cecilia run off to? She'll pop up eventually. I finished cleaning up the chair. Good work. I'm just about done here too. Oh yeah, did you find anything upstairs after I left? Yes, actually. I managed to find this in the pocket of one of the coats in the wardrobe. Is that a key? Most likely, but I don't know what it's for. It doesn't fit in any of the remaining locked doors. A hidden key. I wonder what this will do for us. Wait, you mentioned you used a key to open one of the rooms upstairs, right? Where's that key? Oh, here it is. It's different. This new key is smaller than the first one. Good point. I wonder if this means this key isn't for a door. But if it's not for a door, then what could it be for? I'm back. You guys didn't start without me, right? Another scare. My poor heart. Nah, I'm good. I'm all right. Wow, everything's all tidied up, too. Where have you been? And what are you holding? It looks like... Wait, isn't that the gold vase in the upstairs hallway? Oh, don't mind this. I'm just borrowing it for a bit. It looked pretty heavy and good for smashing windows, so I gave it a shot, whipping this at all the ones upstairs. You were what? And any luck? Nope, not a single one would break. It's super weird. Oriana, she said that she was upstairs trying to smash windows. Don't you have any issues with that? Why would I? It's not like this is my house. That's not what I meant. I don't have an issue with it either. We're trying to get out of here. Relax, Saber. It's only throwing things. I grew up playing softball, I'll have you know. If you put up your hoodie, I could whip this thing and knock it clean off without even grazing your hair. Please don't. Just put the vase down and sit. We have a lot to discuss. I feel like we're just wasting time right now. Still, the fact that not a single window broke, I suppose that means this house has been modified to keep people trapped inside, which can only mean that this is a premeditated kidnapping. You mean the culprit planned ahead to trap the three of us in here? There's a good chance that's the case, yes. How did they catch us, or why are they doing it? I mean, we won't be able to figure out the why right now, but we can talk about the how. Carefully planned kidnapping. I still have no idea, but do either of you remember how you got kidnapped? Nope, can't say I do. I was out for a walk just before sunset, and next thing I know, I'm waking up on the floor here. It's pretty much the same story that Oriana told me earlier. Since the clock was around 5 when we woke up, I guess we got brought to this house right away? Or maybe a day passed, or maybe just 12 hours. We still can't really tell if it's morning or night with that fog. Sorry, Saber. Looks like that's pretty much all we can say. No, that can't be all. Let's try a more specific question. Were you alone, or where were you? And they said that they were both outside, right? Yeah, were they alone? Were you taking a walk by yourself, and there weren't any other people nearby? Well, I'm sorry, Saber, but Cecilia and I talked about that before you woke up, and all we remember is that we were both outside in the early evening when we were kidnapped. Yeah, the last day is just a big blur in my head. I know it was a day off, but I honestly can't remember what I was doing the whole day. Was I in the city? On my way home? I guess whatever the culprit used to put us to sleep did a number on my head. I see. I'm still wondering how they managed to put us to sleep so quickly without our noticing. For example, if they knocked us out with blunt force, our heads would be aching, but they're not. If they used tranquilizer darts, we would feel some numbness wherever they hit. Or if they had used some type of sleep-inducing gas, there's no way we would forget something that sudden and unusual. You've certainly thought this through. Well, kind of, actually. Whenever when anesthesia is used on you, you kind of, could lose some minutes, leading up to the actual moment the anesthesia is actually being used. Or you can remember bits and pieces, or all of it. But there are some cases, I feel like, where you'll begin to lose a little bit of your memory. And yet here we are without any injury or memory of how we came to be here. I think the only game that I've played that's like this is Professor Layton games. Oh yeah, I've heard of those. Those were still very puzzle-based. Is there any gameplay in this, or is it a visual novel with choices? This is a point and click. So far, nothing too crazy, but I feel like it might pick up, and there might be more like you really got to use your big old brain and your eyesight and maybe context clues or something to really pick it out. But it is more so visual novel and a little bit of point and click. Anyways, it's safe to say that the culprit put each of us to sleep using the same mysterious method. The culprit. So this actually kind of reminds me of Zero Escape a little bit. I only played a little bit of the first one, and I should really stream those ones next, actually. I've got them in my Steam library, so if there's any interest in, those, I'm down. I'm really down. Is this the culprit's house, or who is our culprit? I mean, we can ask this. If this house was modified, that means the culprit is the owner of this house, right? Not necessarily. I mean, this place looks like a typical family's home. Our culprit could be someone else in that family. Maybe. I guess that possibility exists. Anything is possible this early on, honestly. Saber, have you seriously forgotten? We already know that any family living here couldn't have been more than 2 people, one of them being a child. But hold on now. Hold on. This house could have been abandoned. You know, it's been a while since people have used this house. Who's to say if that child is still a child? Who's to say if that guy is still the guy, you know? If time has passed, and maybe another person entered the equation. A child. So what? You think that a child couldn't possibly be our culprit? I don't know, kids can be crafty. But we're talking about who modified the house. It's possible for a child to replace the windows with unbreakable glass, both physically and financially. All right, can't argue with that. So that narrows it down to just one other person, the owner of this house. I'm not saying that either. Then who do you think the culprit is? Oh, detective, you have the scowl of someone who really, really wants to say something. No. I'm sorry, I don't know who it could be. Alright, well, I guess we don't have enough clues to identify our mystery culprit. Now let's try a different angle. Why were we the victims, or why 3 victims? I mean, maybe we can ask about this. Yo, Sergio, my man. Thanks for the sub, man. I appreciate it. The good old Prime. Thank you very much. I think we know the answer to why it's 3 victims. You know, it's supposed to be, you know, a huge betrayal, you know? But why us? You know? Who can say? What? Do you believe there isn't a single person out there holding a grudge against you? You're one to talk. I'm sure your carefree tactlessness rubs some people the wrong way. I'm totally sure it has. I don't know anything about either of these two. Heck, I don't know anything about myself. I wonder, have I done anything horrible enough for someone to want me dead? But if that's the case, why not just kill me directly? Why put me to sleep and bring me here instead? Something's not adding up. Don't overthink it, Saber. It's also possible that anyone would have been fine. And we simply happen to be the first couple of targets they spotted along the street. Chihuihuis, brother, chihuihuis. But I suppose the fact that they target exclusively girls is pretty telling. This whole situation might just be the culprit acting out some weird fetish. There's that tactlessness again. On that note, actually, something's been bothering me for a while. And what's that? The fact that this all ends when just one of us dies. Why only one of us? Why isn't it a last one standing gets to leave kind of game? What are you... Isn't it obvious? There's something that can only happen with that rule in exactly 3 people. 2 of us could collude and kill the 3rd person in order to escape. That's... Don't tell me you didn't realize that until now, Saber. I mean, that's crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. Like, where's the fun in that? At least with a free-for-all, everyone has a fair shot at winning. That's not what I... But if only one of us has to die, well, this can all end pretty quickly. How about it, Saber? Care to take a stab at it? I'm good. Cecilia, please. But sheesh. And now that we got that out in the open, doesn't it feel way more tense here? We can't split up anymore. 2 of us could rendezvous and agree to kill the loner. Heck, there doesn't even need to be a collusion. Any of us could just straight up murder someone right now. After all, only one of us needs to die. So whoever... Oh, okay, I guess I'm not going to read the rest of that line. Enough. You, even if you're only saying the truth, there are some things you just don't say, Cecilia. I like her. I kind of like both of them in a way. Like different ways, and for different reasons. You're right, that wasn't fair. There's enough stress as it is, right, Saber? Yeah. Anyways, whew, we've been talking for a while. What do you guys think? Have we covered everything? Yo, Rain, what's poppin'? I think I'm afraid to ask anything more. We've been talking a lot about our culprit for the most part, but let's be real here. Does it really matter who the culprit is? There are no other exits besides that door, and now we have a 20-hour clock literally counting down to our doom. Why don't we stop wasting time and cut to the chase? Saber? What? Weren't you listening? I said let's cut to the chase. Who do you think should die here? Nobody. Nobody needs to die. We all need to get out of this alive. Oh, Saber, you're just as stubborn as someone I know. We're boxed in, Saber. There's literally no way to escape. None of the windows will even crack, and we can't call for help. Honestly, where's that optimism coming from? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, she's going crazy. Oriana. Oh no, she's lost it. Oh, something just brushed along my leg. It's probably that dog. What's down here? Oh, a puppy. Whoa. Wait, you're the dog from earlier. I think it's a black poodle. I don't really know dog breeds. What? Uh-oh. Oriana seems flustered. I wonder if she... Oh, no, she loves dogs. Oh, no. Yep, she loves dogs. At least it calmed her down. You're already doing that. Oriana, you're suddenly acting very out of character. It's fine, isn't it? Might as well let her relieve some stress. Yes, sir. Doggo indeed. My doggos are actually out barking like crazy because it's about 6:30 my time right now, so the trick-or-treaters are definitely out and about now. Anyway, Saber, have you seen this dog before? Yeah, when I was searching the bathroom. It ran off and disappeared before I could get a good look at it. Oh, it can stand up. And from a glance below, he's a healthy little baby boy. Oh, shit. Yes, we see it. Okay, yeah, we see it. We see the chihuahuas really having fun down there. Well, I guess that dog's here right now because it's looking for food. The pet bowl is right over there after all. Which means the dog probably lives here. Does it belong to the owner of this house, or does it belong to the culprit? I don't know. I guess we go with this option. I mean, can we really go wrong with any of these questions? Probably not. A lot of clues indicate that no one's lived here for a while. Right, a dog wouldn't be able to live in a house alone. Wait, but then why would the dog know to come here for food? It probably smelled our dinner, right? But you had the cans cut open since long before we came in. So why would it wait until now? Oh, good point. Huh. This dog actually raises a lot of questions. We were all pretty sure this was a premeditated kidnapping, but... yeah, it's hard to believe the culprit would just leave a dog wandering around here. But you know, it's possible there's a simple explanation for it. Maybe the dog snuck in from the outside. Wait, but that would mean... excuse me. She's back. You two have been going on and on about this dog. But isn't it rude to keep calling him the dog and not use his name? Well, what is his name? We don't know his name. It looks like his collar doesn't have a name tag. Oh, what a neat collar. So I guess we should just give him a name for now? Ooh, how about Cerberus? He looks like a powerful little guard dog, don't you think? That might be a little cringy. What kind of a cringy name is that? Yeah, exactly. That's unacceptable for a cutie patootie like him. A creature with such magnificent floofy fur should be given a name befitting its charm and elegance. That's why his name can only be Shaggy. I'm actually cool with that name. Not that I'm one to judge, but both these two are awful at picking names. Just awful. Where's the elegance in that name? Did rubbing your face in the dog's belly rub out your brain cells? That's more elegant than what you came up with. Why is your head only filled with violence? At least I'm being consistent with my aesthetic. How does a single dog regress your mental age to 5 in an instant? Oh, please. If anyone's mental age is 5, it'd be you, you blue dwarf. God damn. Holy shit. Guys, is a dog name really worth getting so heated over? Saber, you be the tiebreaker. Which name do you like? Yeah, Saber, you decide. Come on, Saber, just pick one. Yeah, pick one. Both of them are pretty bad. It's too much, or it'd be too much of a pain to come up with a better one right now. Fine. We'll go with Shaggy. Good choice, Saber. Welcome to the family, Shaggy. Ah, seriously, Saber? You don't think that's super lame? Calm down, it's just a temporary name. Anyways, should we actually start eating dinner now? Oh, I guess we should make something for Shaggy, too. Yeah, I think I remember seeing some dog food in the kitchen drawers, so that kind of, continues the idea that he probably lives here. I'll go get it. BRB. Ah, wait, let me do it. I want to do it. Pretty please. And now we're alone with the dog. Get some water after all that talking. All right. It's a relief that Shaggy came in when he did, but we never really landed on what we're going to do about this situation. Is there really no other option? Does one of us have to die here? Well, I'm beat. Let's call it a night, everyone. Huh? I agree. We haven't searched for that long, but I can tell everyone is feeling tired, especially Saber. It'd be more efficient to get some sleep and try again in the morning. I'm kind of against that idea. But what about our time limit? Don't worry, Saber, 20 hours is a ton of time. If anything, maybe we want time to run out. The culprit would make an appearance to kill us, and then we could ambush him together. Maybe we shouldn't bet it all on that gamble. Let's see. 8 hours should be more than enough sleep. We'll resume our investigation at 6 in the morning. 6 o'clock? Oh yeah, the clock in the foyer. It still hasn't gone off since 6. Huh. Now that you mention it, I wonder if that last loud chime broke it. Or, if it really only rings at 6 o'clock, it might be able to serve as our morning alarm. If it wakes everyone up on time, I won't complain. Saber, you should go to sleep right away. You don't look well. Okay. I guess they're speaking for us here. So how do we go about splitting the rooms? Besides the master bedroom, there are 2 bedrooms, one furnished and one empty. The little girl's room and the suspiciously empty bedroom, huh? Want to do rock, paper, scissors for the master bedroom? That's fair. Sure, I guess. Guess it's up to fate. Okay, rock, paper... Ah, shit. Oh, man, this is the hardest choice of them all. What do I usually pick when I play rock, paper, scissors? I think I pick scissors. You know, like the normie I am. Or rock. I think I don't usually pick paper as like a first go. So it's either rock or scissors. I don't think I'd want to do paper. I feel like paper, it's too risky, you know? I think it's like, that's my thinking behind it. It's just too risky. So either rock or scissors. I don't know. I'm gonna have my phone flip a coin. If it's heads, it's scissors. Flip a coin. It's tails. We're going rock, guys. We are going rock, baby. Oh, I lost. We both played scissors, so it looks like Saber gets the master bedroom. There we go. There we go, gamers. Guess I'm pretty good at this. All right, now let's play for the furnished bedroom. I don't mind either way, but fine. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yes, I win. Sore loser, huh? Yeah, well, I don't know why we said that out loud. You said you didn't mind either way. I don't. I'm perfectly fine using that room. But there's no covers or a pillow. Will you be okay? Right, there's no... Well, I'll be sleeping with Shaggy anyway, so I'll have no trouble staying warm. He's not very big, you know. Plus, he's cold to the touch. I mean, his cute and cuddliness will keep me all worked up and warm. Wait, that sounded kind of... Don't laugh. All right, let's get ready for bed. I don't know if it's, like, always the case that we'll get the master bedroom. I hope that's not. Hopefully, like, depending on that choice, it really is just random at first as to, you know, what you'll end up getting. I can't shake this feeling that something will happen tonight. But I'm so tired. We'll investigate again in the morning. For now, let's get some sleep. I don't like this idea. I think we're going to sleep way too early into all this, honestly. But I don't know. I don't know, right? Is that Cecilia? It is. There we go. Saber, hi, how do you feel? What, is it 6 o'clock? Nope, it's still in the middle of the night, but I just thought you should know. We can escape now. Why? Why can we escape? Well, I guess not right now, but very, very soon. Come on, follow me. Wait, no. Is this what I think it is? There's no way. There's no way. Right this way. Ah, fuck. Oh, shit. Ready? Ta-da! There's no way. There's no way. Oh, it's empty. Where's Oriana? Oriana? Oh, shit, we're gonna die. Oh, wait, nope, there she is. There she is. I was like, wait, no, hold on, we're the ones that are gonna die. Oriana? She's tied up. In a gag? A towel? Uh-oh. But why? I was actually planning... hold on. I was actually planning to finish this quickly, but then I figured that you should be a part of it. A part of it? Yeah, you know, killing Oriana. I mean, come on, this is so simple. We just play by the rules and we get to escape. Easy peasy. Easy peasy? Cecilia, how could you do something like this? What's wrong, Saber? Do you feel surprised by this? Perhaps even a little disgusted? What? Oh, looks like you're very disgusted. Then I have some good news for you. Saber, you're a good person after all. What are you... I mean, I don't know if you talked with Oriana while I was somewhere else, but as far as I know, you never wished for anybody to die here. And your reaction to all this tells me that you don't find this sort of action to be justified. So even in this situation, with everything so perfectly set up for you, you still wouldn't wish for someone to die. How righteous of you. What the hell are you talking about? You know, I have nothing against Oriana. She has traditional ideals and uptight sense of justice that I can find a little cringy at times, but she's a good person. The thought of killing someone to escape this place never once passed her mind. Truly, she's the last person in the world who deserves to die. And that's exactly why she's here now, moments before this blade ends her life. Cecilia. But depending on what you do now, we'll find out if I truly am the sole evil of this group. What are you talking about? I'm going to ask you to make a decision. A decision? Yep. I'm going to ask you to choose one of two options. The first option is you turn away and let me kill Oriana. The second option is that you take this knife and kill her yourself. Well, what do you think, Saber? You have no idea how excited I am to hear your answer. Come on, Saber. Don't keep me in suspense. Oriana, what will you choose? Oh, shit. Okay, we do get a third option. We do get a third option here. I think we gotta stop her, guys. Like, I'm trying to go for the route here where, like, all three of us escape. Like, I'm trying to go for the pacifist ending, you know? That's what I'm trying to go for here. Yeah, we have to try and stop Cecilia. No, this ends now. Give me the knife, Cecilia. We're not killing anyone. Interesting. So that's your answer, huh, Saber? Give me that knife. Even when the situation before you is set up perfectly like this, you choose to stop me. You choose to prolong our hell. Give me the knife. Saber. No. Stranger. You no longer interest me. Uh-oh. She's gonna kill us now. I just got us a bad ending, didn't I? What happened? It's so dark. I feel so weak. That smell. Blood? Wait, I see something. Is that Oriana? No. I'm on the floor and the stench of blood is creeping closer. It's reached my face. The smell's so strong. I think I'm gonna be sick. Oriana, I couldn't save you. I'm sorry. Is that how we're going about this? I think so. Shit, guys. Shit. The chaos ending? God damn. What is the chaos ending? Where are the chaos emeralds? Wow. Damn, I fucked up somewhere along those lines. So what happens if we, like, kill her? Oh, there's 3 endings? Okay. How many endings are there to? There could be more. I wouldn't be surprised. I kind of want to load back in and be like, all right, sorry, Oriana, you're fucking dying. Okay, well, let's see what rejecting the ending does. You have successfully rejected this ending, sending Saber to the start of another killing game. So wait, we have to completely start over? I don't want to do that either. Another killing game. By rejecting a bloody fate, you have started another killing game. Witness every fate on a single save file to uncover the truth. Oh, okay. Okay. Rollback unlocked. You feel a mysterious power surging from deep within. Use the back button to rewind the current scene. The power of rollback lets you quickly explore other dialogue routes and undo any selections you make by mistake. Oh, okay. Okay. So, are we... Okay, yeah, we're back at the very start then. Yeah, we're back here. But, like... Okay, we can skip this, right? Like, because we already know who we are. We're Saber. Unless... Yeah. So this is the same lines and everything. Okay. I'm just making sure before, like... Okay, yeah. It's skipping. Okay, yeah. Let's see. In that case, would it be problematic to load the game? And, like... What if, I'm gonna take the fucking knife. I'll do it. Give me that knife. I'll end this myself. So that's what it looks like. The face of a demon who has long abandoned human morality. Steadfast and merciless, spilling blood to serve only their own selfish ambitions. You're super interesting, Saber. I'm so incredibly happy I met you. Yo, bro, we've got the new option here. We got this new option here. And it's red. That's a red option. Hold on. Let's see what that does. I'm so sorry, Cecilia. I'm so sorry. You're... everything I could have asked for? What? She caught it? Oh, fuck. Guys, I think I just got the bad ending again. Did you honestly think I wouldn't know that you tried that? It was my idea to give you the knife. Or what? Was this your way of being the big hero? You were gonna commit murder for something silly like that? I can't escape. You can't... Excuse me, you can't kill me by yourself, Saber, but don't worry, you can rest in peace now. Cecilia, you... Yeah, we're gonna die again. It's gonna be the same shit. Or at least I'm pretty sure it's going to be. Yeah, I think we're getting the same thing. Yeah, we're getting the same shit. Okay, so it's the chaos ending again, right? So either choice there will get us to the same ending. The chaos ending, to be exact. Okay. It won't let me go back. Yeah, we already got this. We already got that. Unless I'm getting it again, because I reloaded. It's very possible that that's what's happening here. Yeah, it won't let me pull up my options down there. Okay, I wanted to see. Okay, that was completely out of curiosity, you know? That was completely out of curiosity. Yeah, start another killing game. Do I actually need to, like... I want to see the other options there and keep on going, you know? That's what I want to do. Yeah, okay, so... It's giving us the tutorial again. Hold on. It's the rollback. Okay, yeah, it'll just bring us here. So either I skip or I load. I don't know. I don't know the best way to go about this because I don't know if the game wants me to try and like load up my save. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on, let me save the game here. Yeah, because look, I have a shard. So because I have a shard, and if I load this, I lose my shard. Yeah. So I'd have to go back through. Well, that kind of stinks. But there might be a reason for it, you know? Maybe I don't have to, like, redo everything necessarily. But hard to say. Okay, I think we'll wrap up the stream there, but... I mean, I got an ending, technically. So there we go. Thank you again, by the way, to Jun Kakaru for getting me a copy of the game. That's honestly really cool of them to do that, you know. It was totally out of the blue. I was not expecting it, but really happy to see the success of this title for what it is. And honestly, it's pretty fun. It's pretty engaging, actually. I do have to give it a lot of credit for the sense of immersion and engagement that this has for what it is, an indie title like this. So, yeah, fun stuff. And I will stream more of this. Try to do a full playthrough, but if you guys want to play this yourselves, again, there's a link in the description. As of like today, I think there's a sale, so it's a little bit discounted off. I think it's maybe less than $10, maybe, but I think you're helping a good team here, so definitely give it a shot for yourself if you so choose, or don't, you know, it's your call. But yeah, we'll wrap it up there. Thank you all for tuning in. Happy Halloween. Hopefully the streaming worked, because again, I definitely changed some settings, but I think everything ended up being okay. But thank you all for coming out on both YouTube and Twitch. Hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, night, morning, day, whatever it is. Happy Halloween, and I'll catch you guys back in the video grind. I got to get back into recording again, which I will do this weekend. Going to record a lot of Fate and maybe some other stuff, but probably mostly Fate. You take it easy, guys. Thank you very much, Rain. Thank you very much. Thank you all for coming by. You guys have a good one.